Hi Pisces, this is Samantha from Insights Tarot, and I'm here to give you your weekly reading for April 29th through May 5th of 2019. This is for those with Pisces Sun, Moon, and Ascendant, as well as those with Pisces in their Venus and or Jupiter. I encourage you highly to watch your other videos, your other signs, should I say, to get a comprehensive view of the week ahead. Also, being that this is a general reading, watching the other signs will give you a more collaborative and in-depth view of what's coming for you, and give you more insight into situations possibly within your life. If you don't know your other signs, I provided below websites where you can get free birth charts so you'll know your signs. And honestly, sometimes your other signs might resonate more with you than your own sun sign, so it's always a good idea just to check out your other signs. Like I said, this is a general reading. It won't resonate with every single Pisces, but it should resonate with most of you in some way, shape, or form. I just ask that you watch the video all the way through, take from it what you can, and apply it to your life as you see that it fits. Okay, thank you so very much. If you need a private reading, do feel free to contact me. Best way to do that through Messenger on Facebook or through my website. That information is provided below. If you like the video, do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Love to have you here. You're always welcome. I absolutely love doing this for you, and I hope oh my. I hope that you gain from my videos the insight that you're looking for. Okay, so below is a description of all the tarot cards and oracle cards I use. I've added a new one because I'm using the new one now. This is called the Past Life Oracle, and this brings in the idea that past lives affect our current life. These cards will try and pinpoint what might be blocking you now in this current life from a past life, and it offers some guidance in healing that for yourself so that you can move forward in some way, whatever way that it ends up being for you. Anyways, it's the same type of reading. It's 5 cards pulled, Pisces, and 5 cards are then clarified, okay? I want to thank you while I'm pulling the cards, and I'll read them after I have them all pulled. Thank you so much, Pisces. I appreciate your patience. Ascendant Masters, Angels, Archangels, Guardian Angels, and Divine White Light, I ask that you please provide me with general messages and energies for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Venus, and Jupiter for the week of April 28th through the 5th of May of 2019. I ask that you please provide me with cards and messages and energies that will help keep them on their highest path in this lifetime. Okay, so 2 came out here, so you're getting an extra card this week, it looks like, Pisces. It looks like you're getting 2 extra cards. Okay, so Pisces, general energies are the world, so some victory, and you're the magician of this victory. The World card says during this week you're going to make it to the top in some way. You're going to feel confident and reliant this week. Some victory is going to be put under your belt this week. So you might be in the spotlight in a positive way this week. You're going to feel like you're on top of the world, and you might be starting a new chapter, looking ahead and setting goals for that time. Definitely some of you could be traveling this week. It's journeys of all kinds are indicated here. And it's a time to enjoy your achievements, okay, Pisces? Definitely new and exciting beginnings indicated. And 3s are growth, relationships, and initial success. That came out, and this was on its heels. This is the Master Manifester, so you brought that victory into being. You're ready. You are ready to bring about the next chapter and to move forward. Or if this hasn't come about, it's going to come about this week, and you're going to bring it in. You're going to manifest it in, Pisces. This card says you have everything in you right now to bring into your life the things you want. You have the resources and the abilities to manifest, okay? The only note and caution with this card is to come from a place of positive energy when you're manifesting, because you're so strong. This week you could equally, just as equally manifest negative things, Pisces, so be very conscious of where you're manifesting from this week. First card out is a Seven of Fire. So Seven of Fire is a bit of a conflict, okay? It's needing to stand your ground and defend your beliefs in some way. This card asks that you choose your battles wisely. Being that it's a fire sign, you're going to feel very passionate about whatever it is you're in conflict over. And the ability to lose your temper is definitely an option. It's there. So watch. Do be mindful of that, okay? Sevens indicate having faith. Use wisdom to make decisions and reflection as well. Try to be understanding when it comes to goals in your life and anything in general. Planning and strategy are important for you this week. Definitely in regards to this battle, okay, or this conflict. Three of Earth came out next, Pisces, and that means you're definitely trying to bring into your life something new. You're working to build a solid foundation for yourself, a structure that is solid and secure and will last a lifetime. And you might feel very creative about it. You might get some recognition for your hard work in some way this week. And you're going to feel like a team player in some endeavor going on. Okay? If anything, this also can mean that this conflict has to do with something you're working on. Okay? So do keep that in mind. You're just trying to become more stable and bring into your life stability, security, okay, in all ways. And this guy, this king, might have something to do with it, the King of Pentacles, and or Earth. He's a very grounded, down to earth. He'd be an older gentleman, possibly a father figure or mentor, somebody you look up to who's in a position of authority or leadership. He's very grounded and generous, professional, responsible, practical. Definitely confident, and he's willing to help. He's willing to give you advice if you need it. He might be there to give you advice. He also might be part of this conflict here, okay? If this is not a person who would be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, it's a person who takes on earth sign qualities. Or this could be how you feel this week. You might be feeling more generous, practical, down to earth, responsible this week. You might also just have this as an energy for the week. And in that way, everything you did would be, it would be successful. There would be an air of confidence, and opportunities will be offered to you. So for some of you, it's a person, and for some of you, you'll take on these qualities, okay? And it is an air of success and feeling successful, okay? You got a couple threes this week. So you got one here with the World, one here, and another one here with the Empress. This is a she god. This is the Divine Feminine, the Muse. This is a woman who has abundance, knows all the laws of attraction and how to use them and how to bring everything she wants into her life. She knows how to bring things into being that weren't there before. You might be trying to bring in a project now. Some of you might be pregnant at the time. It could also be a business. But there's definitely abundance around you. In an era of nurturing yourself and others, okay? You're being divinely guided, okay? This is a card of the mother, so you might have some ties with your mother or some dealings with your mother this week. Also happiness, fertility, love, beauty, nurturing, stability, generosity, okay? This card asks that you spend time in nature and ground yourself. And it came out with this card. So, all of that, and then you get the Chariot, which is another victory card. It's an upgrade in your life. It's leveling up spiritually, energetically, in money, career, health, love. You could be in the spotlight in a positive way. So you're going to get abundance. This also speaks to moving forward. Some of you might be taking a trip. Some of you might get a new, that new job. And the money will allow you to live an upgraded lifestyle, buying nicer things like a nicer car, a nicer home. Some of you might be moving to a nicer home. Definitely could indicate travel and transportation. Definitely indicates not feeling so strapped for money. It's a forward movement, an important achievement through, self-discipline and willpower, which comes through Magician and Empress, and public recognition is definitely indicated there. This is a 7, so you have 2 7s and 3 3s. 7 is a very spiritual number, and it speaks to being divinely guided, having faith, okay, using wisdom to move forward, using strategy to create a victory. And I see this here, a movement forward that allows abundance, okay, a positive move. Your mother might be involved for some of you. Some of you might be giving birth to a new idea, a new child could be born, a new business could be sprung at this time or launched at this time. It could be starting a new job. You could have gotten an offer through this king. All in the name of trying to build a more solid foundation, okay? And overall, this is a victorious week, okay? And one full of magic and manifestation, Pisces. That's very lovely reading. So I'm going to pull out the clarifiers. You got the Wheel of Fortune. This is another victory card. Very lovely. Okay. Happy home. Hearts. That's a happily ever after card. Here's the 7 of Wands again. So it does look like this king's going to have something to do with this need. You've got it 2 times here, Pisces. You have the 7 of Wands here, but now I've clarified that this guy's also part of the 7 of Wands. I do see a victory here, though. There's a victory and karmic debt being paid. Okay? Actually, that was at the bottom of the deck. That needs to go there. Let me pick out your last clarifier. Okay, so, looks like you've got a victory and a new start here. You brought in this divine new start, Pisces. Beautiful, Holy Grail, cup of, This is the Holy Grail right here, this cup. And this is the elixir of life coming out. It's very healing, it's very loving, very soothing. It's a new beginning, a new cycle of peace. And this could be with the job, with yourself, with other people in your relationships. It could be a love. It's going to be different for each one of you. Okay? So a new beginning. And here's that defending yourself, standing your ground. And it's crowned by the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune, like I said, is a victory card. This card says all blocks are going to be removed because karmic debt has been paid now. And you're going to get to move forward, okay? This speaks to fate, luck, opportunity, changes, okay? Improvements in your situation. Wealth. So some of you might be getting money. Your situation is set to improve. There's good luck, a happy accident, balanced karma, okay? Changes are now occurring in your life. Old blocks are being lifted, and you will move forward rapidly. What you're going to feel is like a surge in this particular area of your life. The moment the blocks come off, Pisces, you're going to feel like you're in a bit of a slingshot because the blocks go away and that rubber band is going to be let go, and you're going to be flung forward, propelled forward in some aspect of your life. Whatever aspect that is, you're going to recognize that that is where the Wheel of Fortune happened. Okay, so it could have to do with home, because the home card's here. You're trying to create a stable foundation at home, maybe to provide for your family, and here's the happily ever after. So you're working on building that solid foundation because you want the happily ever after. Okay? You want a solid, happy home life for your children, for your spouse, for yourself. All your cups are in a row and full. This speaks to happiness, good fortune, good things happening. It's a 10, it's a completion, it's a pinnacle. It's feeling satisfied and fulfilled emotionally. Okay? So we already spoke that this is the second Seven of Wands, and it indicates that this Earth is going to have something to do with the conflict at hand, possibly on the home front, since the home card's out. This is either your energy. You might feel very generous, responsible, practical, nurturing of, grounded and successful. But you've got the Seven of Wands, the second one. So that indicates to me that this is either a person you're in conflict with now. And being that this card does represent money, you might be having some conflicts with money, or an offer that's come in. Also could represent having to fight for the stability that you're seeking on the home front, or within a job, or within the money. But you do get the success. It's right here, okay? So you've got the Empress, which definitely speaks to abundance and bringing something new in. And the Chariot is the victory, forward movement, possible travel for some, possible new job for some. Here's the new beginning. So there's definitely a divine new beginning. This is your fourth victory card. This is a victory card that releases you from all ties that bind you. Okay, Pisces? So you're going to feel in some way a very fresh start. Like clean slate start. Like nothing's holding you back. You can do whatever you want. to lay the foundation in some way. And I read it this way. Could be on the home front regarding family. And this way could have to do with work and money. After a period of conflict, there's going to be peace and a rejuvenation and a fresh new beginning. You've got two aces here, very heartfelt with the cups. This is all emotional. And here's the mental. You're gonna see that the victory is going to release you from any delays and frustrations of the past, and you're just going to get to move forward. So, a couple cards flew out when I was pulling the first past life cards, so it's going to apply to different ones of you. There are two here. The first one that came out was farm, and farm, let me go ahead and read that for you. Pisces, your past life on a farm is influencing the situation you're inquiring about. Perhaps you enjoyed a simple, happy life and you craved that simplicity once more in some aspect. You may have enjoyed the warmth of an extended family during your farm life. Your angels may also be nudging you to become self-sustaining by growing your own foods as you did in a prior life. You most likely carried forward your green thumb ability to grow plants well, Pisces. Also, this card may be asking you to reconnect with animals and nature now, which were a part of your past life on a farm. If you had a past life accident involving farm equipment, this may carry forward to an unexplained injury in this life. You've also had relationships in that life that you're playing out in this one. Your body will tell you which situations fit. So notice any goosebumps you may be having, chills you may be having, or other physical phenomenon as you read this section. So Pisces, rewind the video, listen to this again, and if your body gives you any indication, try and see when that physical indication came as I was reading this passage for you, okay? Wanting to live a simpler life. I see that here in the Ten of Cups. A happier life. A complication-free life. Okay. The other card that popped out is spouse. So at this time, we have spouse matters. Let me go ahead and look this up. And it might not be for all of you, being that I have two cards here. One or the other, or maybe both apply to you. Spouse. Pisces, you drew this card because your question relates to marriage relationships in this life or previous ones. Perhaps your current spouse is someone with whom you shared a romance or relationship before. You're single at present. If you're single at present, your future spouse is likely from your past lifetime. Is likely from your past lifetimes, as in plural. In some cases, lovers reunite across centuries and share an undying bond of true love. This is what is usually referred to as a soulmate. So drawing this card can signify that that person you are inquiring about is in fact that individual. So the new love relationship that is here, or possibly here, or one that is here for you, is could be a soulmate for some of you from prior lifetimes. You probably already knew that though, being that you're highly intuitive by nature, Pisces. So the angels are saying this week to be assertive. Be assertive, okay? In all that you do. I'm going to read that. Pisces, the situation calls for you to take matters into your own hands. You must get clear on your personal feelings and then pursue the fulfillment of your desires with courage and confidence. Ask for what it is you need without watering down your requests in order to satisfy others. Remember that seeing to your own needs is nothing to apologize for. So set boundaries with those around you in order to create safe and fair environments, and tailor your actions so that you earn the respect from others you deserve, and then move forward, Pisces. Amen. So it's all about speaking your mind, setting healthy boundaries, okay, in a fair, diplomatic way, where everybody needs are met to some extent, okay? So I hope this resonated with you, Pisces. I wish you the best with it. And until the next weekly reading, I send you love and light always. Take care of yourself. Namaste.